What if you could cut your writing time in half while maintaining quality? Today, I'm revealing how to use Claude's Projects feature to streamline your content creation process. Whether you're writing customer emails, proposals, or business documents, I'm going to show you how to leverage AI to make your writing workflow even more efficient. Now, stay to the end to see how I manage multiple writing tasks without losing track of context or repeating myself. Today, we're diving deep into one of Claude's most powerful features that most people don't know about.
Where AI meets ambition.
Hi there, I'm Michelle Anderson, and I help small businesses integrate AI tools into their daily operations. Today, we're diving deep into one of Claude's most powerful features that most people don't know about. As a small business owner, you're probably spending hours each week writing customer follow-ups, proposals, meeting recaps, and maybe even newsletters. But what if you could create these faster while keeping your unique business voice? Projects feature helps you stay organized and get more consistent responses since Claude can reference your previous conversations within each project. And you might be wondering, why use Claude's projects when you're already using ChatGPT? And while I can say that ChatGPT's projects and Claude's are almost the same, here's the thing. Both tools are powerful, but Claude's writing quality is 10 times better. Its responses are more nuanced. It sounds much more human-like. It's just way above ChatGPT in terms of responses. But here's something important to note, that the projects, just like in ChatGPT, the projects is a premium feature available only with Claude Pro. So if you don't see it, it's because probably you're on the free version of Claude. But trust me, if you're doing any kind of regular content creation or business writing of any kind, it is definitely worth the investment. So let me walk you through setting up a project for writing. Now let's head over to Claude. And before I show you how this works in practice, let me explain why this next part is so important. When you're creating content regularly, consistency is key. So I'm going to set up a project and I'm going to show you how using these projects helps you maintain your brand voice across all communications. All right. So there's a couple ways that you can access the projects feature. You can either go up here and you can see where it says projects, or if you already got projects set up, you can actually choose the projects that you have and it'll show the projects you have and you can choose it. Or if you want to create a new one, you can also click the plus here. So I'm going to come up here and click projects, and you can see I already have one for YouTube scripts. And if I'm starting one, I'm going to click here to create project. I'm going to name it. Again, here are the naming conventions. You're going to want to give it a specific name because the more projects you get, you're going to want, if you have one that's set up for, let's say, a specific, maybe customer follow-up emails. And you don't need to get too descriptive here, but what are you trying to achieve? I'm trying to achieve consistent brand voice in my customer emails. All right, so create project. And then once you have that, you can see here, we can add content and we can set instructions. And once this is all set up, when I use this section for each chat, it's going to start organizing down here. So I don't need to, once I give it the instructions and the examples or whatever, it's going to follow those instructions. So I have a prompt that I've written, and I could upload this as a PDF. I'm going to put this in the project instructions like this. And you can see in here, if we take a look at this prompt, I've given it some background information about myself. What are my services? Now, the thing that I didn't include in here that I might go back in and edit a little bit more, or not only the things I want it to do, but some of the things I don't want it to do. And then I have an example here of an email. So save those instructions. And this is where we can add that. So we add that PDF. So you can see here now it's added this example email. And what I would recommend is actually putting 2, 3 different examples so that it can actually see and label it as an example email. And for example, this is a meeting confirmation email. I've labeled it so that it's very clear what that is. The thing that's easy about this too is that if you put one on that you want to later remove, you can click on this little trash here, and you've got a lot of leeway here in terms of it letting you know how much you can upload. For this part, it should be set to the most recent model, and then you can put your instructions in here. For example, an email to Sarah to confirm our appointment next Tuesday to go over onboarding her for AI services. Something like that. And let's see. All right. And you'll see here that it actually creates this canvas. And if there's something I see in there that I don't want, I can just say, can you please remove the bullet point? And it will actually change this right within this canvas here. And so you can see here, I have one written for YouTube scripts. Again, I have given it instructions, the structure of how I want my scripts to be written, right? And then I've given it a couple examples of some scripts so that it can see what it means, how I want them formatted. And you can see here, I've already started. And every time you have a chat, I can come back and refer. And these are all organized within that project of YouTube scripts so that they're all there. If you are in the regular chats, they actually don't want you to just keep writing in the same chats. But then if you start a new one, it completely forgets what your conversation was. Using this method allows you to continue on using that same format. You don't have to keep repeating it. And you also have all of your previous work there in the project. Easy to find. All right, try setting up your first project in Claude and share in the comments how you're using it. I would love to see your ideas. And you want to learn how to automate 75% of your business tasks with AI? Well, you're going to want to check out my next video to discover how other small business owners are saving hours every week. I'll see you there.